Hotels seem safe, but sometimes the most ordinary hotel hides the darkest secrets. This story will make you fear checking into any hotel alone at night. I used to travel a lot for work, and most of the time I stayed in cheap but decent hotels. I never cared about anything except having a bed and a shower. Nothing scary ever happened to me until that one trip in Pennsylvania. The hotel looked normal at first. A small, dim lobby with old red carpet and a faint smell that reminded me of my grandma's house. The woman at the front desk handed me a key, smiling politely, but there was something in her eyes I couldn't read. I took the elevator to the 3rd floor. The hallway was quiet, eerily quiet, almost too empty. I could hear my own footsteps echoing against the walls. Each door I passed looked like it was hiding a secret. My room seemed normal. Small bed, tiny desk, a bathroom that smelled faintly of bleach. I dropped my bag on the bed, turned on the TV, and tried to relax. Hours of driving had left me exhausted, and I wanted nothing more than sleep. After showering and watching TV for a while, I finally tried to fall asleep. That's when I heard the soft sliding sound across the floor. At first, I thought it was the ice machine or a noise from the hallway. My mind tried to convince me it was nothing. Then it happened again, this time right by the door. Something small and white was sticking out from under it. I got up slowly, my heart pounding, and picked it up. It was a folded piece of paper with messy, uneven handwriting. The note said only a few words. Someone was watching me from somewhere inside the hotel. My chest tightened. I couldn't tell if it was a prank call or something far worse. The silence of the hallway made my fear worse. I locked the chain on the door and sat on the bed, lamp on, trying to calm myself. Every sound the pipes tapping, the air conditioner clicking made me jump. I promised myself that if another note came, I would leave immediately. 20 minutes passed. Then the sliding sound returned, slow, deliberate. Another note slid under the door. My hands trembled as I picked it up. This one said someone had been inside my room earlier that day. They liked watching people sleep in this hotel. I checked the room carefully under the bed, inside the closet, behind the shower curtain. Nothing. Still, my skin crawled. The thought that someone had been inside my personal space made my stomach twist with fear. Half an hour later, the sliding came again, slower this time, as if the person wanted me to hear it. The 3rd note read, "I am inside your room with you again." I froze. I could barely breathe. I slowly scanned the room. Nothing, but I knew the words weren't lying. I grabbed my bag and approached the door. Looking through the peephole, the hallway was empty. My hands shook as I unlocked the chain, opened the door, and bolted out. I ran down the hall, my heart hammering, and thought I saw a shadow move around the far end. I reached the lobby, out of breath, and told the new front desk worker what had happened. He looked confused and offered to check the room. Using a master key, we entered. Everything appeared normal, except the window latch had been broken recently. My fear intensified. I left the hotel immediately, driving 20 minutes to a different place. That night, I barely slept. Every noise, every shadow, reminded me of the 3rd note. The idea that someone had been coming and going undetected made me question reality. Weeks later, I stayed in another hotel in Virginia during a long drive. The building looked empty, the lights dim, the lobby quiet. My room was messy in ways I couldn't explain. Blanket wrinkles, a slightly open drawer, a tilted lamp. I shrugged it off, too tired to care. But at midnight, I heard the door handle turn slowly. Someone was outside my room. I froze. The handle clicked lightly again, as if testing the lock. My heart raced. I couldn't move, couldn't breathe. The sound repeated. This time, I heard metal scraping, the key being slid into the lock. My mind screamed, no one should have a key. I held my breath, waiting. The door pushed gently, then stopped. Silence. I tried to sleep, but woke again at 2:15 a.m. Rustling. Something was inside the room. A shadowy figure hovered near my bag. I whispered, panicked. "Who is that?" A deep man's voice replied. "It's housekeeping? Sorry, I'll leave now." I didn't respond. I watched the black mass move to the door and leave. My bag had been gone through. I called the front desk and demanded police inspection. The surveillance footage showed a large man walking the halls and entering my room. He wasn't staff. I got my money back and fled to another hotel, sleeping in my car to feel safe. Since that night, my trust in hotels has been shattered. The memory of those notes and the figure in my room still haunts me to this day.